Q&A. I think we just should start. Everybody knows what the Q&A is, so yeah, let's just start without any more talking. So the first 4 questions were asked by Prehistoric Rager on YouTube. The first one being, what do you think about Pericetus? So the first time I actually saw Pericetus was this picture, and the first thought that came to my mind was, this guy looks like an axolotl that used reversed steroids to make its head smaller. Then I looked at some other pictures, and yeah, in these pictures the Pericetus looks already way more like a whale than it did in the other picture. And I've read some newspapers on it where it says that this guy could reach up to like 340 tons, which is insanely. So yeah, I like Pericetus. It's a particular creature, especially based on the looks, but it's a pretty cool creature in general, yeah. The next question is, how excited are you for Godzilla -1? So basically my hype for Godzilla -1 is beyond insanity. Like, it looks so good. It's finally a Toho Godzilla movie, and I'm betting my money, okay, maybe not all of my money, but a part of my money for sure, if it's keeping its serious message like in the original Godzilla or in Shin Godzilla, this will be one of the best Godzilla movies, for sure in the top 5. I'm betting it because it looks so good. And another thing is that it looks even better than all the other previous Toho Godzilla movies visually. So it's gonna be like Shin Godzilla, it's gonna be like the Gojira 1954 with a serious dark message, doing kind of a protest against the nuclear weapons and everything, but even with better visuals, better CGI, better effects in general, and yeah, just better visually in general. And it's taking place right after the Second World War, which means it's gonna be dark. It's gonna be really dark, the theme and everything. I'm just hyped for it. I don't think anybody can understand how hyped I am for this. I'm way more hyped for this than I was for Dominion, way more hyped for this than I was for Godzilla vs. Kong. I'm just so happy that it is coming out. The problem is, obviously, we don't know when it's coming out in Europe, which means it might still take a while before I can watch it too. But I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Really much. Really, you can't understand how much I'm hyped. Next question would be, what do you think about speculative evolution? That question is, let's say, pretty well timed, if we can tell it like that, because a few weeks ago I casually started watching videos about the Epic of Serena, and it got me really hyped. I was really interested in what things you can imagine with speculative biology. So I watched videos about other books about speculative biology. I don't remember the names, which is probably the most important thing I should have remembered. But yeah, I remember the Epic of Serena, which is really cool. And I don't know, it's just, I love fictional creatures from movies, for example, the Alien movies and so on. And I also love biology, evolution, and that, and all that. So it's mixing those two things together, and it's just like two of my interests that are mixed up together, and it's really cool. It's really interesting. And since I started, like reading about speculative biology only a few weeks ago, it almost feels like you've got cameras on me. So somewhere in my room there is that one spider. Did you send him to spy on me? Is he your fucking ally? Is that motherfucker your ally? Next question is, what is your opinion on Pangea? How the fuck do I pronounce it?
Pangea. Pangea.
Okay, Pangea. But he also wrote a note. Be careful with your opinion, because while you are doing the Q&A, Pangea will be at your hallway, and when this question comes up, he will be at your doorway, eyes blood red, drooling. Crop the warning as well. There is no way that's actually real. Come on, you're not fooling any... Wait guys, I've got a text from somebody unknown. Now apart from the jokes, I guess Pangea is the best thing ever, and I couldn't have imagined anything better than Pangea. The next question got asked by the Gaming UT on YouTube. What is your motivation to continue making YouTube vids? So I guess my motivation is just that I like doing it. Yeah, it's pretty much what I do in my free time. And on the other hand, it's kind of sad, kind of like giving up everything I've made, all the videos I've published and everything. I don't know, I don't want to give it up, so I just, yeah. And if I will ever stop making YouTube videos, then I won't cancel my channel. I will keep it. I might not publish anymore, but the videos are all gonna be there. I'm not gonna delete anything or anything, but that day is very far away. King Squids is asking, also on YouTube, what is your favorite animal? Crocodiles. Any type of crocodile is just my favorite animal. It's so fascinating that they lived since hundreds of millions of years and they barely change their appearance because they are so perfectly adapted to their environment. And snakes are a close second. What inspired you to become a YouTuber? When I was a little kid, I used to watch those Lego stop motions and I really loved them, and as the time passed I decided to make my own. I didn't always use Lego, but I mostly used like Schleich or Collector dinosaurs. And yeah, then after a while I realized they were pretty not that good, so pretty bad. And however, I discovered many other type of videos and I decided to do videos like that. The problem is that I made a video which is a stop motion that isn't that good, that got around 60,000 views, and I have like other 3 or 4 stop motions that got around 25,000 views, and they're not that good. I mean, they aren't terrible, but just, nowhere near the level of stop motions that are made by other more professional YouTubers. But then there are the other videos, which are more new videos, in which I put way more effort and that are generally way better, and they only get about 300 views. What is your favorite movie? That question is almost impossible to answer, but I'll do my best, so I'll just name a few movies that I generally really like. So first of all, of course, the original Jurassic Park. This movie is probably the best dinosaur movie of all time, and it revolutionized not just dinosaur movies, also special effects for any kind of movie, and that's something really great about this, and it's generally just a masterpiece. Obviously, I'm not talking about the 2 new movies, which are pretty garbage, Fallen Kingdom and Dominion.
That is one big pile of shit.
Then there is obviously the original Godzilla from 1954, which is pretty much the best Godzilla movie of all time. Then there is of course the 1979 horror movie called Alien, which is a very fun time to watch, and considering its age is extremely well done. Then there is Maybe Sub asking, I don't have any questions, so I'll ask something basic. What is your favorite dinosaur? Well, it's none other than the Spinosaurus. I especially like the new version, the 2020 version, because of its aquatic lifestyle. Zilla 2004 asks, what is your favorite Godzilla design? My favorite Godzilla design is personally the Heisei Godzilla. To me, I don't know why, it just looks perfect. It's pretty much the perfect Godzilla design to me. It looks intimidating, it has a cool atomic breath, the scales and everything are looking good, and the spines are looking cool. It's generally, yeah, it's almost perfect, if not perfect. The second question is, I know it might be a bit off topic, but what do you think of new/trash or metal music? Now, don't worry, there is no question that is off topic. You can literally ask questions about everything. And the other thing is, well, I generally really like metal music. I don't listen that much to music in general, so I don't listen that much to metal music in general too, but I quite like it. I mean, I mostly listen to, if I even listen to music, I mostly listen to like movie themes or more classical music, but metal music is also really cool. Well, what do you do in your free time to relax? I think I generally love watching movies. That is one of my biggest passions. I love reading comic books or books in general. I love doing videos. I love gaming. Yeah, these are some of the main things. Obviously, I'm also going a lot out with my friends and hanging with them, but I don't think I would relax when I'm doing that. I think I'm just having fun, but not really relaxing. So yeah, when I'm relaxing, the 4 things I mentioned. And last but not least, I bet you know why I'm asking this. What's the best kaiju hybrid you can think of? I know why you're asking this, and let me think. Probably a hybrid between Gypsy Danger and Mechagodzilla would be something interesting. I mean, they're both robots, but with different attitudes and postures and everything, so that might be interesting. From Discord, Jackala the Drago Wolf is asking, do you have any favorite dinosaur movies besides the Jurassic Park franchise? Not really, because sadly the Jurassic Park franchise is maybe one of the only actually good dinosaur movies. Okay, I mean, The Land Before Time is obviously a fun time. I loved that as a kid, but I don't think we'd count that, and 65 is just mid at its best, so not really. Oh no, wait, there is one, it's coming out soon. It's coming out on Maybe Sub's channel pretty soon, and it's called Dinosaur, and I'm hyped for this, so go check it out. Dark Cerado, or the Dark Ceratosaurus, is asking, what is your favorite modern marine animal? Sharks, because sharks are so well adapted to their environment, and they just like the crocodiles, they lived since hundreds of millions of years and they barely changed. And that is just fascinating, just like the crocodiles. What is your favorite extinct marine animal? Kronosaurus. I'm not sure why I prefer Kronosaurus over creatures, for example, Mosasaurus, but I do. There is just something that makes me love this creature so much. It has a special place in my heart, and it just looks so cool. So yeah, there you go. If you could time travel, would you travel to the Mesozoic just to see dinosaurs again? If so, in what location or formation, if you will, and at what time exactly? Well, I would love to see dinosaurs and generally be able to time travel. I mean, just imagine how beautiful it would be seeing actual dinosaurs that are actually alive. So many mysteries about these dinosaurs would be finally fixed. And I would probably go in northern Africa around 100 million years ago, because that's when and where Spinosaurus lived. And in the same time period and location, there were also many different other cool creatures which I would love to see. So yeah. Pick 2 to defend you, the rest are coming to kill you. 40 eagles, 8 saltwater crocodiles, 4 bears, 7 buffaloes, 15 grey wolves, 300 mice, 5 gorillas, or 5 lions. I thought a lot about this, but I would say 8 saltwater crocodiles. Salties are not that strong on land, but they are generally pretty muscular and bulky, and 8 is a lot. And buffaloes, 7 is a lot, and yeah, buffaloes are pretty strong too, so I would choose these 2. And there we go, that's already the last group of questions. The second question is something we have already learned about, so I don't think I have to answer that again. But let's go to the first question. What is your favorite food? The answer is spaghetti carbonara. I love pasta in general, and spaghetti is obviously a type of pasta. Then bacon is incredible. I love especially bacon when it's crispy. And together, it's just so good. So yeah, there you go. Well, you guys are obviously amazing YouTubers. And apart from you, I don't think I actually really have a favorite YouTuber. And the favorite game? I don't play it, but The Last of Us is a very cool game, and I would love to check that game out, so yeah. So that's it, guys. I hope I was able to successfully answer your questions, and yeah, that's it. See ya, guys.